New indication suggests that SBA is intentionally trying to not give you your EIDL grant money. Hey everybody, this is LALATE for a EIDL loan and grant update with more focus on the loan for this afternoon. Coming up later tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is our EIDL grant video, and it's a shocker, so stay with us as well. We also have 3 second stimulus check videos, and the one about PUA and UI will make your head spin, so please watch that as well. But shortly we'll be getting to this real shocker about whether SBA is really trying to conservatively not give you EIDL grant money, and I don't mean the $10,000, I mean even a penny. Why do I say that? Got the watch to the 10-minute mark. But let me get to some of your 84 questions about the EIDL loan from yesterday, and they were great. Robert Henson, thank you for supporting this channel overnight. As always, Robert, the grant is in advance on the loan, and that's the way it's written. Why do we have to do our part? We deserve the full $10,000. Good point. 2 points there that are great. One, the CARES Act said for $10,000, pay the people the $10,000. Second, the CARES Act said in advance. Why are people getting the grant months after the loan? The black sector god, can they run out when they just announced the SBA has $270,000 gazillion dollars? Yes, because you can't believe Javita Carranza's number. That was the purpose of yesterday's video. If you're just tuning in, yesterday's video really detailed that Javita Carranza, during a House subcommittee 2 weeks ago, basically either doesn't know her own numbers at SBA or simply was lying. The details that she revealed to members of Congress were completely untrue based upon her own documents that she's revealed. So the topic of the video was whether SBA has enough money to continue to pay EIDL. We simply don't know, but we do know we have a head who doesn't know her own numbers. Phil Derrick, Javita is incompetent. She is very incompetent. Bobby McKnight, the SBA is hitting the $250 billion mark. Yeah, they're hitting something. I don't know if it's any number like that. Robert Henson, what would the escort determine as cost of goods to be sold? Yes, this week I have totally inherently angered the entire trucking industry, and I still apologize for not knowing what a trucking escort was and assuming it was something out of Pretty Woman. But if you are a trucking escort and you're watching this video and you haven't taken off your garter belt, I can't. I'm moving on. Graham, before I get into more trouble. Interceptor, oh no, EIDL's running out. Well, Javita has already run out. She's running down the street with your scarves. You know that. Grandma Ducky, finally, SBA offered me an offer, a $500 loan. A $500 loan. It's a computer glitch. Not bitch, not Mitch, but glitch. Martha Masden, in the inquiry, she said she was running out of money to come to them and ask for more. Kevin Lee, oh my God, you're cracking me up. They're running out of funds. They act like they're there. The struggle is real. It's very real. Sean, Austin has issued stay-at-home orders. Yes, I really do. I detailed that. I detailed the concern 2 days ago in the stimulus videos that I do believe that more lockdown orders are going to be issued across the country, new lockdown orders. So that's why the ability to get this money in your pocket is so important. Thanks for staying with me, and please stay with me because you need to get as much money as possible. 907 Basket Maker, who is a basket maker, by the way. Tomorrow will be 11 weeks from submitting an EIDL, 3 weeks from approval, no loan, slowly getting to debt. I would call SBA, I would call your senators, I would call your congressmen. It's too long. It's absolutely too long. When you say approval, have they signed the documents and they haven't funded it yet? CB, I don't know. I'm a Lyft driver. I applied in April, haven't gotten anywhere but emails. 2 houses, give me the money, talk to Betty for the SBA, great lady. I don't know Betty. Does anyone know Betty for the SBA? I'm not on first name terms with anyone there, except Javita Light. Well, she's like Cher. She only has one name. I don't know what to do. I mean, Betty's not helping you. Betty, everybody in Congress got their fair share. You guys are awesome with the informative information. Detroit, so that's Illinois. Your state has been good. Your senators have been good. Get them on the phone. Call the representatives. If you're new to this channel, you're just tuning in. Thank you for joining me. And you're not getting your EIDL loans processed, you need to contact both your senators in your state. And when I say contact, I mean contact your Washington office of the senator. Get someone on the phone, get a staff member on the phone, talk their ear off. I don't want you to be sending emails at late at night with your feet up in a comfort of a fluffy pillow and think that that's fine. It is not fine. I want you to call up their Senate head of the office and talk his or her ear off. I want you to contact the House representative as well. I want you to contact SBA and their databases of SBA phone numbers for other departments. Call them as well. Contact loan officers. Contact the ombudsman. Contact the general counsel of SBA. Contact as many people as you can contact. Love Forever. I applied June 18th. Received an email approved for $30,000. I declined it because it says that I need to pay it in 30 days. It looks like no grant, just a loan. New viewer, apparently. Yes, that EIDL thing you applied for, it's called a loan. It does have a grant, but it's called a loan. So when it said, hey, there's $30,000, it doesn't mean they're going to give you $30,000 so you can go out and buy a nice, what can you buy for $30,000? I was going to say a Porsche. You can't buy a Porsche for $30,000. A set of chairs for $30,000, nice chairs for $30,000. You can't, it's not a grant for $30,000. It's a loan, and it's 30 years, and it's 3.75%. And if you're new to this channel, thank you for joining, and now I'm trying to share new information for you. The Queen had me on an LA marathon. Yes, stay with us. We're doing about 5 videos per day. 2 EIDLs, 3 second stimulus check videos, and yeah, have an LA marathon. Pull up a cocktail, put your feet up, and comment about my shirts. Angel Noah. SBA's paying the Marco Polo game with a grant and loan. Robert Hansen, love and share, and we love our LA. Thank you. We love Robert Hansen. So let's get to the bombshell of the day before I go too late on the 10-minute mark. Here we go. I'm going to be deeply critical, and you love when I'm deeply critical, and this is one of those moments. Tell me if you see a consistent pattern here. There are viewers of this channel who have been detailing in their comments in recent days, or actually recent weeks, that when they filled out that streamlined application, they clicked the button that said, I want up to $10,000 grant. And then when it got to the point that it was in SBA's hands, they said, you didn't click that button. We're not giving you the grant. Then there are the other viewers who said that their EIDL loan was denied because their economic injury was less than their grant money, and they also never got a grant. Then there are people who have gotten EIDL loans funded and approved, but have still never gotten the grant money. And I've told them you have to call SBA and ask them for the grant money. You see me, the 3 fingers. I do the same 3 fingers. Call SBA, ask them where your grant money, when are you getting the grant money, and how are you getting the grant money. I do the same line with the 3 fingers all the time. Do you know in all the weeks that I've been saying that line, or the 3-finger bit, no one in there said that, oh, they got the loan, and SBA said, oh, of course you get the grant. Here you go. No, they've all gotten the grant because I told them to call SBA and say, where the hell is your damn grant? Do you see a recurring pattern here? Then for people who have a denied EIDL loan, I have to tell them, hey, when you do reconsideration, ask for your grant money, and then they get the grant money. There seems to be a pattern with SBA of not wanting to give grant money or making an excuse for it. Javita Carranza, what's going on? Javita Carranza, what is going on? Why are you consistently denying people's EIDL loans based upon economic injury for a prior grant, their injury is less than their grant, when they never got a grant? You are a funding office. You certainly know if you're sending out grant money to someone. You don't keep track if there's $1,000 you sent to someone. You just sort of say, hey, I'm denying you based upon $1,000 I sent to you, and you never sent them the $1,000. Then there's the people who clicked a button on the SBA's website, and your Tier 2 representative saying you never clicked the button. You know, this whole thing about you clicked the button, you didn't click the button, I say you did, you say you didn't, it's deeply problematic because I'll tell you why, and this is coming from a tech guy. When you go to the Streamline application website, when it launched, let me back up. When it launched last week, you remember what I said on the video? I said, screen grab what you're doing, or I said, print it and make a PDF printout of it. Well, you know what I did? I tried to do the same thing, which I advised you to do. If you go and you hit that button, I want $10,000, and you hit it and you press print, guess what you get? You get nothing but empty fields, form fields. All the page is empty. You can't print the page. There's no way to verify what you submit unless you're hideously tech savvy and do a screen grab of the page and make an image of it, like a JPEG, and then you verify what you clicked. You see a pattern here? I see a pattern. I see a pattern of an agency who knows it's supposed to give grant money and is not giving grant money and is inherently trying to create problems left and right about not paying grant money. I mean, this is beyond the $10,000. This is not even paying the grant money. And the vast majority of the viewers that have had problems, most of their problems are still about grant money. It's very easy for SBA to deny loans. It's hard to reverse them. But the vast majority of the comments to this day are, where is my grant money, Javita? I haven't gotten my grant money. If you're head of SBA and you've been empowered to get people grant advances under the CARES Act, and you can't get them the advance, that's one thing. But if they go through the loan process and you still can't get them the grant posthumously, or whatever the post-mortem term is, maybe you should resign. I mean, you literally cannot get things done. And how dare you appear before members of Congress and say everything is so punky-dory and so wonderful? It absolutely is not. And that's why, that is why when I do these videos, I have everyone's thoughts and wishes in mind when you talk about the remainder of the $10,000 grant. But that's the easiest way to jab at SBA. The hardest way, or the best way to jab at SBA, because there is no responses to it, is why aren't you giving people grant money? A penny of it. A penny of it. Why are you making excuses left and right? Oscar Delgado, I called 8 times and the call drops more times. Received a denial letter. Haven't got my grant. Sound familiar? Leslie Reynolds, called on my loans processing. Denial May 26. Still haven't got a grant. Dimitri, God help us. I need Javita's email address. It's in below. Serving the Most High God. Congrats on the 9,000 viewers. We didn't as of the time of your comment, but we now have that 9,000. Get us to 10,000. Come on, let's get it to 10,000. No purple backdrop, no Weebles, no insurance quotes. Get us to 10,000 and let's take down the competition. I love that. Howard Gibbons. All the senators and congressmen, they're all the same. Your opening is hot, Robert. Thank you. Stacy V, I like you so much. Got my advance 6-6, got an email portal to create an account to verify my identity, but the loan amount is 0. What does that mean? It means it's a computer glitch. If you get a loan offer 0 or 1 or $2 or $3, it is a computer glitch. Anything under $1,500 is a computer glitch. Call SBA. John Taylor received a $15,000 approval. How long should I expect for the funds? About a week. If you haven't, call SBA. Can you give the link to the SBA cost of goods instructions? I'm not Google. Segunda, in the nice way I said that, I'm sorry. Segunda, what is Javita's email address? It's in the comments. Escort, yeah. Kevin, again, it's me again. You responded to my comments yesterday. You want to respond to your comments again today? No, I'm not a new viewer. I've been here from the beginning. I've called regarding the $0 loan offer. I got in nowhere. My question is, my question was, any word on any help from Connecticut congressman? No. I haven't heard anything negative, though. That's a good one. But contact both senators in Connecticut and contact the House representative and tell me what happens. Impraffic graphic. Tier 2 reconsideration, still now grant. Got the portal, got the grant 617. Oh, wonderful. Thank you, LA. I'll put my scars up for the winter now. Well, thank you. Kawau and Kin, Cory Booker is non-existent. Cory Booker is irrelevant. He is so horrible. If you're watching Senator Booker, you're a disgrace. You should resign. Mark Lewandowski, it's not always a computer glitch. SBA got a $1,000 loan with no grant. I owe $5 a month for 30 years. It is a computer glitch, but if you want to be rich for 30 years for $1,000, go right ahead. Bo B. I butchered it again. Bo-B. Someone tell me how I say that. Boo-bay. I guess Uber and Lyft drivers aren't thinking about paying taxes on any time. Mary B. I'm an OG application April 1st. SBA's a joke on me. I searched loan officers' phone numbers in the comments of recent videos. I cannot find them. If you have a loan officer's phone number, drop them in the comments from Mary B. Mary B, the comments were... The loan officer phone number comments happened about a week ago today, for about 2 days. It was like, and it might have been right before then. It was right around when Javita was before Congress, all the way when the portal opened. Paul Ryan, it's a nonprofit, doesn't look like a duplicate. I'll reactivate. David Alvarado, you can't put zero on the cost of goods if you're a rideshare driver. You can put zero on the cost of goods. I did it. I got funded in 3 days. Yeah, I'm not going to go through that cost of goods debate again because SBA says you can't. SBA says it's cost of services. You don't put zero. Loan officer says you do put zero. It's called Javita's a hot mess. It's called the JVC. No, that's a recording device. It's called the JFL, the JFL, where the goalposts move and the rules change faster than the XFL on a given day. Brian applied 617, received a $1,000 grant, no hard credit check. I don't want to accept the loan. I just want to ignore the email when I receive it. Yes, if you don't want the loan, just ignore the email. Renee called SBA and they so pissed off. I don't know who I'm calling next, but I'm calling someone to report them all the lies they're telling small businesses. Guess I need to contact Trump personally. Do it. And kindergarten class could do better than this bunch of idiots. I love it. Do it, Renee. Lee, this is Lee again with the trucking business that grossed over $1 million. I've been following you since day one. I've been following your advice. I called SBA 3 times since April 3rd. I've now gotten my congressman involved. I've not seen a grant or loan yet. Good. So if they're involved, get them moving. I don't want to hear that they're just, you talk their ear off one time and that was it. Call them again. Contact the both senators. Stay on top of it. Coming up today, another EIDL video, that on the grant more especially. And earlier today, 3-second stimulus check videos. As always, say LA for more.